Good morning, everybody. It's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway, and I'm here to do a weekly read for the week of the 28th of November to the 4th of December. Getting very, very, very close to the end of the year here. Happy birthday also to all Saggies. It's a Saggy month. And let's just get into it, shall we? First of all, I'd just like to mention my lab or liquid alchemy in a bottle, which are high vibrational frequencies that have been alchemized into a beautiful frequency of water. And these have been created to nurture, balance, and heal the mind, body, and soul. They are a beautiful complementary therapy. They have been made to be ingested, but if you can't ingest them, you can put them in your food, you can put them in your water, you can put them in your bath, carry the bottle. There are so many different options in which you can work with them. You could even put one next to your glass of water, and you could grit it, and you could carry on the vibration, the frequency of it that way. Okay, so these are on my website, www.phoenixgateway.com.au. That's my dog Zeus, you can see in the background, and hopefully he doesn't do a poo while he's there. He may not. Okay, I am going to be reading from my Sacred Geometry Healing cards. And just keep an eye out for a little promo that I'm going to be doing with my first edition. I still have a few of these decks left, and I just keep getting that they need to move on. So I'm going to offer an amazing price on this deck. So yeah, just keep an eye out for them and for the special that will go with them. So as I was starting, before I just started to do this reading, I always just go into a little bit of into a bit of a meditation just to find out where it is that I'm going this week. And all I could hear was the sound of music and the song from The Sound of Music. And so my thoughts for that go straight to working with frequency, because everything is sound. Everything that is a sound carries a frequency. So everything is energy. Everything carries a vibrational frequency. It is a sound, whether we hear it or we don't. What we are finding now is that we are shifting on a very big level, on a very big conscious shift. Let me rephrase that, sorry. We're going through a huge shift in consciousness right now. Not everybody is awake to this, and not everybody will awaken to what is going on right now, but this is each person's personal journey. For those who are on the journey and are very aware of what is going on and awakening to more and more to these different frequencies, are awakening more to the illusion of what is being created in front of us and is being played out, this is something you will now resonate with. So when I hear the sound of music, what I feel is really, really imperative right now is that we actually sit with the frequencies that we are getting. We actually work with the likes of solfeggio frequencies. So I have the range of the 9 solfeggio frequencies, okay, in my lab products, my liquid alchemy in a bottle. I have created them as a frequency specifically with a solfeggio being the purest of tones. I also have the 432 in there as well, or working with the 432 hertz, which is here, frequency 432, which is the universal frequency that we can work with. What we are finding is that as we are shifting the densities of going from that third the third density. We're going more into that fourth density, working our way up, you know, the earth is not splitting in two like people say. What we are finding though is that the frequency, as we changed our own frequency, the earth, or which we can measure in the Schumann resonance, is also changing its frequency. But because we are all connected, we are all one, we are feeling it. The more intuitive, the more open, the more aware you are actually feeling what is going on. And when we're feeling this, it can actually bring up a lot of emotion, which is energy flow. Again, when we're working with energy, everything is frequency. And it's also bringing these energies up because we are a lot of these energies that are being brought up are you know, our past aspects of self. They are lessons that we have had to go through. They are emotions we've had to deal with. But it's saying, you know what, it's time to let go as we are letting go of this old outdated belief system that we've known. We're letting all this go because it's a lot, the energies that we're going into are so much lighter. Okay, it's more a lighter energy, but it's of a higher frequency. And it's there that, you know, we are coming from a place, we're working with that heart energy, but we're working up not just to 7 chakras. There are so many more that we are actually working with. You know, you can work with at least minimum 13 chakra points at the, you know, but as we know, like our senses, we have more than just our 6 senses. You know, there are over 360 senses that we, you know, we can really tap into. Okay, so let me, and that came from Abdul Hakim Oyan, who spoke very much about the 360 senses that we have. What I always love is that, you know, these numbers always also equate to a 9. 9 is also the universal frequency because the 4 plus 3 plus 2 equals a 9. Oh, I love the love frequency just saw. So let's see, you know, what I've already received in terms of just hearing the sound of music. Let's see what the cards have to tell us as well. I don't think I'm going to take all of these. Oh my God, I'm going to take those 2. And even the bottom of the deck is gratitude. You know, one of the biggest lessons we gain from this lifetime is the understanding about gratitude. And gratitude is being thankful for all that we have received within this lifetime. Because everything that we endure, everything that we understand, everything that we know, everything that is happened for us has happened for our own growth. And when we become aware of that, see, awareness, consciousness, it's all frequency. It all comes down to sound. You know, if you want to look at it, I guess these words, the sound of music was my go-to to say, okay, this is what I feel this week is all about. And already, you know, new beginnings. I'm not even quite sure if there is a new moon, if there's been the new moon. I wouldn't even to know where that is right now, but it doesn't matter because it's understanding that right now, you know, whatever you are going through, whether it has been challenging or whether it's been an easier road for you, new beginnings are ahead. This is where we're at. It's the 11. You may even see an 1111 often during the day because these are also signs for us to be looking at. You know, it's the art of number and everything. Again, number is also a frequency. Okay, so new beginnings are here. This is the Genesis pattern. This is the first rotation in creation story. It is the 6 around the 1. Okay, absolutely love this card, knowing that You know, this is a real fertile time. We are here to plant the seeds. We are here for new beginnings. Maybe it's, you know, it's because you've been able to let go of those outdated belief systems that you hold on to. Maybe you're looking at starting something new with business. Maybe there's a new partner coming into your life. Maybe, you know, you're trying for a baby. This can also be the planting the seed. So this is a very general read. This is just ways in which you can read this beautiful card. The 963, the I am frequency. The 9 plus 6 is 3 equals a 9. It's an 18. 1 plus 8 is a 9. This is one of the solfeggio frequencies, okay? It is I am grateful. I am loved. I am beautiful. I am okay. I am the divine embodiment of the feminine aspects. I am secure. I am, you know, we could go through so many different aspects of the I am. I think you get the gist from what I am saying. But, you know, you are divinely protected. It is how you perceive this, okay? But it's about believing. Okay, the more that we change our perceptions, the more that we see things in a different light, and the more that we manifest this into our life. I am abundant in happiness, joy, health. Okay, I have an abundance of food to feed myself, my family, you know, and I am grateful for all that I am given. However you see it, okay? And you know, it's a 31, 3 plus 1 is a 4, 4 also is about our foundations. So it's creating that stability for yourself as well. It's interesting, I was saying I am about, so when I was in Egypt, one of the biggest messages that I received was that I am the embodiment of the divine feminine. That's what I was trying to say before. I am the embodiment of the divine feminine. I was looking for answers. I was soul searching within myself. I was in Philae at the Temple of Isis, and I kept hearing, I am the embodiment of the divine feminine. And so much of, specifically where I am right now, but I understand on a greater scale where we are heading, is embodying more the feminine aspect, because we have so much masculine energy, that fire energy that has created you know, a lot of disharmonies as well on a worldwide scale right now. It's about bringing it back in, bringing in the water element, bringing in the aspect of that divine feminine. It's the nurturing, it's the love. Okay. A few more cards, please, and thank you. I love it. The love frequency. Okay. I am the embodiment of the divine feminine. Okay. This is my frequency. This is my mirror aspect. It is the love frequency. Because first and foremost, it's about how we can go within, how we can nurture and love ourselves. It's the self-love component, it's the self-love aspect. But it's not just that. As I said before, you know, with these new beginnings, it may be that there is a soulmate coming into your life, a new partnership coming into your life. Absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite cards is the love frequency. Okay. A couple more cards, please, and thank you. To end, I'll pick 3 more cards. 3 more cards. If they don't come out, I am going to pull them out. Okay, I'm just going to pull one out. Okay, balance is key as we're going through and working with the different frequencies this week, as we're tapping into the frequencies we're feeling. And if you do follow, I have a great app on my phone which is all about the Schumann resonance, and I look that up quite often just to see what is going on, to see if that is what I'm picking up on. You know, because one of the other things I'm finding, and I've spoken to a few of my friends about this and colleagues, that we're picking up a lot of like white noise, and this is how I can also tell the frequencies are changing, because I am getting this constant white noise in my ears, and the higher the frequencies go, especially with the Schumann, the higher pitch that it becomes. It's really, really interesting, and it's not just another awareness that I have. I'm going to take these 2 cards because they're flipped over. Oh, I love it. And the bottom of the deck is the Flower of Life. So we're still in that gestational period, you know, things are still not, and I think we can just go into this one first. You know, we look at what's going on in our world, and we're still seeing unrest, we're still seeing uncertainty. For those who do a lot of reading and finding out, you know, what is meant to be going on, it's like we're questioning when, how much more patience do we need to have, you know, our patience are wearing thin. But it really is a matter of when we change our perceptions, you know, we'll change the way we think about things. When we are able to shift our consciousness and we lift our vibration, again, we will look at things from a different level, because you're looking at more from a bird's eye view. I absolutely love the Flower of Life. I also see the connection of because it's palindromic, the 31 to the 13, okay? What is backwards is also forwards, and vice versa. All right? We have here, though, take hold. Inevitable changes are on its way. It's not just on a personal level, because I have spoken more about what's going on a global level as well. And as I said in the beginning, we are all connected. Everything is connected. We are all feeling it. Inevitable change is here. And to me, it is a positive sign, because it is all about new beginnings. To me, there is no negativity that I am seeing, because, you know, for things to change, we have to go through the dark night of the soul. And that's just not on a personal level. That is on a grand scale, a worldwide level, okay? Things can't just get better and just, you know, disappear overnight, whether it's on a personal level or on a much, you know, greater scale, like on, you know, on in our world. So it's knowing that there is the gradual change, but with gradual change, we also need to let go. And as we're letting go, things start to crumble. Our foundations start to feel unstable, and we start to question, and you know, we do bring in element of fear, but there is where we have to stop. It's about not going into the fear, because fear feeds the bottom feeders. Fear feeds the negative energy. It is all about bringing ourselves back to the oneness of the heart, okay? The centering to the heart, the self-love. It's about going within and finding the wisdom within yourself. I always do this. I always go to my higher self. I call upon my higher self. I call upon my future self. And I ask myself, when I am uncertain of what is going on, what do I do? What do I need to know? Because the answers lay within you. We can externally look, but it's not always where we need to be. Most of the time, it's not where you're meant to be. You need to go within, because we know, our soul knows, we are the wisdom keepers. We are the wisdom keepers. We contain all the ancient knowledge and wisdom within our cellular matrix. And our cellular matrix, as above, so below, is connected to the all. Everything we need is in here. So you know, when things, you know, start looking really bad, when shit's hitting the fan, and I still do it too, you know, I'm human, I'm here having that human experience. But it's knowing that everything you need is within you. Stop. When you take that deep breath and go within, and you will find the answers that you are looking for. It's a really beautiful, beautiful reading this week. I absolutely love it. Okay. My cards, I'm actually out of these cards. I need to reorder my second edition, and I'll do that today. But they can be back ordered anyway. So any of my products, www.phoenixgateway.com.au, especially with Christmas coming up, I am going to have a special on these, and I will talk about it now. I am actually going to sell this particular deck, the first edition. What I have left, $10 a deck, but it will be a minimum order of 5 of these decks. What you are basically getting are 5 decks for the price of one. They make an amazing gift for presents. But the other thing is that anyone who owns a shop, you know, just understand these are $44.95 retail. But, you know, as I've spoken about needing to cleanse and to let go of some things, this is what I now need to let go of as I work on other aspects of my business and myself. So www.phoenixgateway.com.au. I really look forward to speaking with you soon. I am going to put up a date for January. I said that in the last reading. I haven't done it, and I will be doing it. I'm just saying it is going to be in January. It will probably be closer to the end of January, which will be the end of school holidays around here as well. It is online, so whether you're overseas or interstate or even on holiday, you're welcome to join me. It will be a 3-hour course. So have a wonderful week wherever you are, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Okay, bye for now.